Hey, it's Ashley and welcome to my channel. This year has been one filled with canceled plans and staying home where it's safe. This has given me a lot of time to plan future vacations and put away money that normally would have been spent going out to save towards future big purchases. I want to share the goals I'm actively saving towards and show you how I literally triple my disposable income, so stay tuned. I'm sure you've noticed the poster behind me. I'm a huge theme park fan and took my first solo vacation in 2018 to Orlando for 4 days in the theme parks, including 2 nights of Halloween Horror Nights. And it was my first time to Volcano Bay, which is the best water park ever. Coincidentally, I met my current boyfriend on that trip from the dating app Hinge. I started talking to him while I was there and realized he has never been to any Florida theme parks. So I planned this huge 9-day ultimate Florida road trip to cover everything I loved to do while living there, except for going to the Disney parks. So this trip I planned for 2 will cost about $2,500. I got that price from Universal's deal. They do a lot of buy 2 days and get 2 days free with the Park Hopper add-on. I'm also planning to stay at the hotel across the street and plan on walking to the park so I don't have to pay for parking at the theme park or at the hotel, which a lot of Universal hotels now charge. Halfway through the trip, we are going to switch hotels to one at the time was offering discounted tickets to both SeaWorld and Aquatica and Busch Gardens that you could pay with your hotel stay. Those kinds of hotels will be offering their own shuttles to SeaWorld and Aquatica, or there are cheap, like just a few dollar rides on this iTrolley that can take you from Universal down to SeaWorld, but it doesn't connect to Disney. That's something we'll be utilizing. So I'll only need to plan food for the days we are driving. Estimate about $100 in gas there, and then $100 on the way back, and probably estimate $50 for food for the days we're at Universal. So by each of us saving $70 a month or $140 for the household, we will be able to pay for this trip in 3 years. Unfortunately, the pandemic has stopped all construction on Epic Universe, and there is a lot of speculation that the theme park might not even happen. While that would be very disappointing, I think it's still worth it to save and go, even if nothing were to change at Universal in the next several years. Because since I was last there in 2018, there are actually things I have missed. The Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure was opened since I was last there, and there is an almost finished Jurassic World coaster that I am looking forward to. And to anybody thinking about going to the theme parks in 2021, I don't think it's going to be safe to do so without masks. So you can always start putting that money away to go on a bigger and better vacation in the future. So Disney is not included in my ultimate Florida road trip because I have another trip planned called the nearly free Disney trip, because we're talking all 4 parks plus the 2 water parks. Food, souvenirs, I'm not paying for any of that out of pocket. And no, I'm not doing anything illegal. It's going to be paid through the app Shopkick. This app gives you points for doing things like walking into certain stores, scanning certain items, and even more points if you buy certain items. It is a good way for stores and products to advertise, but it's good for you to be on this app because points quickly turn into gift cards. Starting at 500 points gets you a $2 gift card. So planning to go to Walmart just once a week gets me almost 1,000 points consistently. Now it is difficult to get points for every item on the app because sometimes things will be hard to find, not in stock, or even just not available in the store quite yet. But being a Ship shopper, I'm in Meijer and Target all the time. And while it is against Ship policy to use reward apps on any of the receipts you would get from shopping for people, you can easily rack up points just for scanning items. I hit my goal of 1,000 points a week very easily. And this turns into $50 of Disney gift cards every 3 months. That's $200 of free vacation money every year. And because Disney gift cards can be used on anything from park tickets to hotels to food and merchandise in the park or online, it can be also used towards parking at the gate. I literally will not have to spend if I earn enough through Shopkick. So for one person, about a week at Disney, I think that would take me 5 years with my $200 a year. So I do have to double that considering 2 people for free, but it's definitely going to be worth it, or can be a huge discount on our vacation if we decide to go earlier. And you can get that too. So download the Shopkick app. I will have my referral code that you should use to get a bonus 250 points. That's a $1 of gift card money. So that's how I literally double the amount of vacations I can go on with just an extra 2 hours a week. But I said I tripled my money, and I meant it. With my Trace credit card, I earn 3% cash back on everything. I put my bills on there, groceries, any simple, boring thing I have to pay for. And in the 2 years I've had this card, I've racked up $600 worth of points that never expire. And that came in handy when I had to replace my whole toilet. I didn't have to touch any of the money I've been saving. My savings stay on track by having a backup for emergencies, or you can use this backup to go on vacations. I'm sharing this now because with Chase's referral plan, I only benefit from 5 people signing up for one of 3 of the credit cards they're offering in the referral program. And before we get into those details, I only want to recommend a credit card for someone who doesn't have any other credit cards and will treat this credit card like a debit card. Just set that balance to auto pay it off every month. Don't use it on big purchases. Just because you think you have a line of credit doesn't magically put more money in your pocket. No. The money comes from the percentage cash back. And I'm going to show you the details of these cards, which does include 5% cash back, but not at Target or Walmart for some reason, for your first year. And if you spend $500 within 3 months, which I mean, that seems pretty easy to do if you put bills on there, food, gas, I'm sure you have gifts to buy, you'll hit that extra $200. With either the Chase Freedom Flex or the Chase Freedom Unlimited is the one that I have. Both have a $0 annual fee, and you'll earn 5% back on grocery purchases in your first year. The difference is that with the Flex, you will have to select a bonus category each quarter to keep earning 5% cash back, versus the Unlimited is 1.5% cash back on everything. Is now 3% on dining and drugstore purchases. The Flex does allow you to keep earning those same categories, but you get a 1% cash back on everything. So not a huge difference, but I did not want to have to deal with choosing different categories. I want to keep my earning on autopilot. And there's also a bonus card if you are a student. With just a $20 deposit, you can earn an extra $50. There's a $0 annual fee, and this is good as long as you're a student for up to 5 years. You earn a 1% cash back on everything, so it's not the best rewards, but I think that's a good idea if you're not going to be spending a lot. And as I said before, these cards all are no annual fees.
The points never expire, and you'll have an opportunity to get even more rewards. Like right now, they're really pushing the DoorDash Pass and 5% back on Lyft rides through March of 2022.
Because you deserve to be rewarded for paying for all the boring little things in your life. That's all I have for you today. Remember to download the Shopkick app with my referral code for a bonus points, and then get to scanning for that quick money. And consider a Chase credit card. You don't have to bank with them to have a credit card with them because no one likes bank fees. And be sure to share and subscribe. I look forward to more financial and budgeting videos in the coming year.